And we're going to see who comes in. It's probably going to be hard to get people in because of the fight tonight. David's even watching the fight on. He was all, I tried to call him, he got all upset. I'm trying to get this to work. But we'll see what happens. Let me see. Oh, Justin. Hey, Bob, Justin. How are you guys doing? Hit the like button so that way it gets around. Tanisha, how are you doing? How are you? How is Justin and how is Bob? What's everybody been up to? Dylan, what's up? How was everybody's Halloween? That's just one question I have for everybody. Yeah, I would say you have a pulse if you're at least typing there. And I was going to say, anybody who wakes up above ground is doing good. That's good. How is your leg doing, Justin? What's your boyfriend causing you trouble, Tanisha? Well, happy anniversary. How many years? Dylan, how many years? Well, that's good. I'm glad it's getting better, Justin. TJ, how are you doing? There might be a few second delay because I can't, for some reason, I can't. They changed the way you go live, and it goofs me up. 2 years strong. Yeah, wow. Wait till you get up in the 20s. But that's good. Congratulations. Yeah, if your boyfriend's giving you trouble, Tanisha, smack him around a little bit and say, look, this is the way it's going to be. Right, hon?
Yeah.
I will have to go check it out, Justin. I haven't really been on YouTube a whole lot, so I know I say that all the time, but I just haven't been, so I will have to go check it out. You might like it. That's funny. That's funny. What is the good news, Justin? What is the good news? J-Dog, how are you? Congratulations, J-Dog. 579, 597, huh? He's big enough to breed. Wow, that's good. That's really, really good. That is amazing. So, Dylan, what did you think of that lady dying, getting killed in that from that reticulated python? On, was it Halloween? She died. And did everybody else hear about that? Well, you need to put your foot down, Tanisha, and say, look, this is the way it is. Yeah, I've heard that before, TJ. Oh, did he? That's a shame, Justin. Yeah, it's important for people to learn from it, but you got to turn. I think that Madman Serpents, hello, how are you doing? I think that
sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. People are not understanding. You would think you would know that even an 8-foot reticulated python, you shouldn't handle these animals by yourself, especially put them up around your neck.
Don't trip that on me.
And I'm not saying anything bad, and I feel bad for the family and all, but I think that people need to definitely look at this. No, nobody can see it that I know of.
I was going to say, like, does anyone there know me? You know me? Yes or no?
King Nerd, that's what you are. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it attacked her. I think she had it on her neck. This is just my opinion from what I read from all the stories I read, that she had it on her neck, and it may have just wrapped around her and was moving. Didn't you see that one video that Kevin McCurry put out about the constrictor, and the guy had it on his neck. The guy had it on his neck, and he was in a crowd in India, and it just was on his neck, and it just tightened up, and it killed him. You should always have someone with you. Correct, TJ. Correct. No, correct, Bob. Correct. No, it was definitely a tragic accident, and the whole thing is that it's going to reflect very poorly on the hobby. It's just not going to be good. There was a couple King Nerds up there.
There's a couple?
Yeah, there's one right there.
Well, wait.
No. You either want me
Whoever
to do it
knows that.
Okay, then I'm not doing it because you walked away.
No. Ow. I think I dried my hair now. It's still probably like...
Yeah, it doesn't take much. There was a case a few years ago. A person had a boa constrictor on her neck, and it killed him. And it wasn't that it was attacking him or not. It just was muscles. So muscles were so strong on it. King Nerd, what are you doing?
Getting his hair brushed and put it in a ponytail by his mommy.
Yeah, there you go. Did you hear that one?
Yeah, boy.
And it doesn't take much. Your jugular veins are one on each side here. It doesn't take much to make you pass out.
I know. I tried today, but Andy wouldn't let me finish.
Yeah, it doesn't take much at all.
I don't want to know.
What? There's a jugular vein here and here.
No, like, why are you trying to...
And then, what else was I going to say? There was something else I had to mention about another thing that happened.
Here.
You missed, like, all that.
It doesn't stay back. It's not long enough.
Ooh.
I can get it to stay. Give me hairspray.
No.
Oh, I know it is.
Peace out,
Bob.
everyone.
I know. Very easy.
And to all the people I don't know, also peace out.
Difference is. See what you set up here. I missed something. Yeah. Yeah. The one way to stop things like that from happening is don't put them on your shoulder. And always have someone with you. You know. See what happens is you can just from restricting the blood flow on both sides of your arteries in your neck there. I think it's like 3 seconds. You could be passed out in less than 3 seconds. So it's hard to respond. Different than in a food response, bite or something that wraps around you or something, around your body or your arm. But when it's around your neck, it's hard. One thing I never did was let them sit on my neck. Yeah, King Nerd, he left. He left. Todd, how are you? Let me see what you said here. I'll tell you a story.
Oh, God.
I had a friend. His name was Art. This is no joke.
Okay.
He had a 10-foot reticulated python. All right. And in Philadelphia, you got your downstairs, and you got your upstairs, and everybody's bathroom's usually upstairs. And it had a bad shed going on, so he says, "I'm going to take it upstairs." He tells his wife, "I'm going to take it upstairs. I'm going to put it in a tub, and I'm going to soak it for a little bit." And so he's up there, and she's downstairs cooking dinner, and she didn't hear nothing. And this is a guy that's very experienced with snakes. He had, I bet you, hundreds and hundreds of them. He just took it upstairs, and he was putting there, and he was soaking it. She doesn't hear nothing. 10 minutes go by. She doesn't hear nothing. So she thinks everything's okay. She continues to cook dinner. Then she hears this big bang. And a thump, 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 thump down the steps. And she walks out in the other room. And here's this reticulated python wrapped around her husband. All right, he's turning blue. She had to fight to get that snake off him to save his life. And she did get it off him. Okay. And it was a fight for his life. She had to take him to the hospital. He got 187 stitches in the face because when it bit onto him, there was nothing he could do. And he was keeping snakes for 25 years or more. And it's just all a matter of a split second. The snake could just 1 minute be happy, the next minute could be just a different type of story. I always used to tease him though after that because he wasn't a real big guy. And I always used to say, dude, you know why that snake did that? Because you feed him chickens and you look like a chicken. But yeah, it was no joke. He had 187 stitches in the face. It ripped him all along the whole one side of his face, under his neck. He had to get reconstructive surgery on his nose. It was a mess. And it was all within a second. Yeah, there was that guy with the zoo. When he had a reticulated python wrap around him, and it was so strong that he couldn't even kick over nothing, make a noise or nothing, because it got him around the chest. He couldn't move his arms. He couldn't breathe. Yeah, there isn't, it's not that you can't. Sometimes you can do something. Sometimes you can kick something. Sometimes you can make a noise, but sometimes it's so fast and it's so tight. Like with him, he couldn't make a noise. He couldn't. He couldn't. He couldn't. The way he put it, he could not even yell. It squeezed him so tight, so fast, he couldn't yell. It had him around the arms. He couldn't even use his arms. That's how it got him in the face and wrapped all the way around down his body, and he couldn't lift his arms out or nothing. The only thing that he was able to do was he left the bathroom door open, and he was able to stand up and then fall down the steps. That was it. And if she wasn't home, he would have been dead. He'd tell you, he would have been dead. Always have someone around. Yes, he should never put it in the tub without someone with him. But it's just, it was so. He said it was so fast. And meat ticks and berms, definitely on two different planes. When it comes to stuff. Yeah, they and a lot of people don't understand is how strong they are. Like you were just saying, TJ, they're extremely strong. Yeah, that's what he said, Bob. Every time he was trying to breathe out to yell, and as he was doing it, it was squeezing him tighter and tighter and tighter. Oh yeah, definitely part of it. You have to know the risks and everything. Yep, I have to agree with you there, Dylan. Well, Tanisha, I don't think you have much to worry about with the ball python. I'm talking reticulated pythons and the bigger constrictors like that, African rock pythons, things, the big stuff. I don't worry about it, Bob. It's but this house that this facility that it was at was owned by a sheriff that this lady died at. And I don't know, she was really good friends with him. Her snakes were there, his snakes were, they had a total together of like 140 snakes or something like that. But you notice what Brian does, if he has to go in and clean that cage or anything, he's always got people around. And if you go back and look at some of his videos, even with him around, his wife ran into trouble with the reticulated python around her neck. Yeah, that's fun. Like a puppy dog, right, Justin? Yeah, I'm sure that's who he's talking about, Brian Barczyk there, Bob. Yeah, it's always good to have someone in the room. Even, I guess, Tanisha wouldn't, especially if you're a little unsure. So, yeah. You're always really warm, so snakes love you. Yes, I'm sure they will, Dylan. They're going to take it and they're going to ride it to the end. And not only that, then Pete is going to pick up on it. The ASPCA is going to pick up. All these big hate groups are going to pick up on it, and they're going to take it all the way that they can. That's what they're going to do. Bob, Biker Bob, how are you? Oh, I agree with you, Dylan. We have to keep doing it. We have to keep working on it, and you have to educate people. Plus, I like a challenge. I think we all like challenges. Hey, what's up? Well, that's good, TJ. That's really good. Always keep her that way. Yeah. If it can't kill you as well, that's true too. Takes the excitement out of it, right? But yeah, that's what I. That's just what I was just saying. You know, what's going to happen is it's going to be a poor. It's going to really tear into the media is going to tear into it big time. Yeah, Bob. Everybody has their days where they're, you know, if he would to say he had a death of one or all that, he would really have been torn up. So I can understand him trying to cover that up. And you know what? They're his animals, and he could, you know, without him, this industry wouldn't be the way it is right now. So we wouldn't be as far as we are. So here in America, anyway, I still show respect to the individual. I do like him. He's a cool dude. You're not going to catch you dead on a 50cc. I'm doing good. Steve as in Stevie Steve? Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, Dylan. Like I said, I like him. He's cool. He's changed the industry for the better. Yeah, he's made it very good. He's had his downfalls at times, but I think everybody has, and I think that he's going to get past it. And he's working past it now, and he's okay. You know? Probably some of my homemade stuff. That's what I like, the homemade stuff, because then I can make it the way I like it. Why'd you change your name, Stevie? Well, you know what, Bob, I'll tell you. Who doesn't want money? You know? And I'll be honest with you. Doing what you love and making money at it makes it all the better. And I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, I have to agree, TJ. This is not going to be good by the time it's all done and rung through the ringer and all that. And the way they're trying to pass laws around here, it's crazy. ARS, I got one of those ARS racks. I also got a animal plastic rack, which is pretty cool. I don't got the pull-out table. I could have got the pull-out table. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. You know, I could tell you stories about all these big breeders that had bad situations happen, and you'd probably be shocked if I told you. Yes, I am. If I told you some of the stories, you know, like I said, I've been around for so long doing this. I could really tell you some stories that some of these bigger, more respected individuals in the industry have done.
Addams Family. Zombieland Double Tap.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Arky Dogs.
Um,
Countdown.
what else was I gonna tell you? Did you see what they're doing in New Hampshire? I wish Dale was in here. They're passing a law that you can't say the word bitch.
Gemini Man.
Why are they trying to pass a law to test the Constitution of the United States? I don't understand it. Now, there's a lot of people who rip on them.
The Lighthouse. Automobile. Downtown Abbey. Judy. Hustler. The Hustler is actually my opinion.
Tanisha said, "What's up, Emma?"
Hi.
She said hi. I don't know if you heard her.
Have you seen the trailer for Gemini Man?
Yes,
That's what they said. They said they veterinarians called female dogs bitches, so they can't use the word. You'll get female bitches, right? Get this. The word bitch, not female bitches, but the word bitch. If you use it, you can get a $200 or $400 fine and 6 months in prison up there in New Hampshire. It's stupid. Well, that's great, TJ. I'm glad you're having a great year on YouTube. Over a word, yep. So what's going to happen is someone's going to use it. And they're going to try to enforce it. So they're going to try to, they're going to get a lawyer or whatever, and they're going to try to challenge the Constitution. That's all it's about. There it is. I had to get my fingernail clippers. They were under my rock. Well, I have to agree with you there, Bob. SWAT team minister. That's funny. You said it. You're going down. I don't live in New Hampshire, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, TJ, you're funny. So, oh yeah, Justin. But what's messed up about the word, Stevie? You mean getting in trouble for saying the word, or the word in general? Because bitch is a female dog. It's crazy. What do you mean by yup? You said yup, and I don't understand.
She got that from the other video I showed you.
I don't understand, you know. All right, Dylan. Well, you have a good day at work. And I've never understand why people are getting so offended by everything. I saw Perfect Mean. Had all these people. I want this removed because I'm offended by that. I want that removed because I'm offended by that. And then I seen this this one post that said, what was it? It was a meme, and it said, Irish people want the Lucky Charms leprechaun removed from the cereal because they're offended because it makes them it's messes with their thoughts or something. I don't know exactly how it went, but it messes. It's not right. It's making fun of the Irish people. And then it said, how did it go? It said, just kidding. Irish people don't get offended by shit. I was laughing my ass off. Yeah, Dylan. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand why people get offended by everything. Bob, I don't get it. To me, it's just crazy. And then the hate that's going on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you something. Sean from Old Troy City Reptiles put up a video. Okay. And when I went on and watched it, he had a bunch of thumbs down, and all he was doing was talking about his he's going to vend his show. And why do people do that? What's the point in that? There was no reason for them to do that to him. Not that he cares, because I don't think he cares. I'm just saying it's not right. Oh, did it? Well, I just find it ridiculous. There's no reason to do that. All he was talking about, he didn't do anything bad on there. It was like, baffled me. Why? I get them all the time too, but I mean, he had like 10 or 12 or 13 or something likes, and he had like 7 or 8 dislikes. Now, there was no reason for that. Oh, same to you, Dylan. You have a great night, buddy.
Just watch. It's that spooky season, but you have to start it over and watch their reactions to it.
You tell him that Sean's a great guy. I like Sean, but you let him know that I think that was ridiculous that people did that. That was just totally ridiculous. I don't know, TJ. I don't know why people were doing it, and I think Sean. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that for sure, Marita, but I think Sean maybe. So, Marita, did you see that? What did you think of that whole news story of the 36-year-old girl dying from the reticulated python? I don't know. What years are the millennials? I think my son might be a millennial, and he doesn't give a shit about nothing. Nothing offends that my boy. I don't know. It was in the place was owned by a sheriff in Indiana, whatever that was owned by a sheriff in Indiana for sure. And I think him and her they kept all their snakes together. Well, I know they come after us, but what years do they run? And then Generation X. I think it's Generation X right after us, ain't it? I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. This week's episode of what, Tanisha? Did I miss something? So do I, Tanisha. They're going to do the autopsy. They'll let us know. It's always going to be blown way out of proportion. It doesn't matter. Even if they find out it was something else that killed her, they're going to definitely blame the snake. That's all that's going to happen. Well, why do you think that, Bob? Do you mind if I ask, Biker Bob? Why do you think that a 8-foot reticulated python couldn't do that? You know, you pass out in 3 seconds if somebody pushes on your things, on your jugulars on a fight. You can pass out in 3 seconds, and it doesn't even take much pressure. Oh, the Masked Singer. Yes, Becky and I are big fans of the Masked Singer. Oh, I'm not a millennial. I'm the generation before that then. My son is a millennial, though, but he doesn't care about nothing. Nothing bothers him. He was born in 96, and he don't care about shit. I don't mean to say it like that. So how have you been doing, Marita? How's things down there, and how's your tarantulas doing? Anything breeding? You breeding anything? I think it could. I've been dealing with retic sperms and all snakes in general for 35 plus years, and I do think that a snake of that size could definitely kill you if it's wrapped around your. Just saying, it's wrapped around your neck. You could cut the oxygen off. You could pass out in 3 seconds from just squeezing it, and you could. Yeah, I think it could. That's just my opinion, though. I guess I don't know. It didn't bite her. I don't think. I think she just had it on her neck. Oh, Bob, you're funny, little Bob, Lidl. So, Marita, are you still in here? My team ain't doing so good either. Stevie, so don't worry about it. I was wondering how are your tarantulas and stuff doing down there, Marita? How is all that doing? And are you breeding anything? Any tarantula breeding going on or anything? Although I haven't been on YouTube, so I don't know if I missed any of your videos lately or not. I haven't been on YouTube much at all. I think the other day was the last day I was on, and I saw who is it? Olympus Reptiles down there did a video. And then the time before that was when they were giving Sean a hard when all them dislikes were on Sean's videos, and that just aggravated me. I don't know why people would do that. That's why I'm not doing videos much anymore. Sweet. You gonna do a video on the AVIC sack, or did you do a video on the AVIC sack and I missed it or something? Yeah. Smith Eye, cool. Now, when you take them and you put them on the incubator, right? How long does it take them before you can start separating them? Like, at what stage can you separate them? Where am I at? Oh, there it is. I was going to let a couple people know I'm live. We need to throw Bob a party. He might get offended if we put the wrong stuff up, having a wrong type, See, he's already offended. What makes you think he wants a party? Now that offended him. Justin, come on. Now Biker Bob likes parties. You mind if I call you Biker Bob instead of Bob? Because I call Lidl Bob. Oh, little Bob, you're funny. Lidl. I should say Lidl, not little. Oh, so it's like a first or second instar? Okay, then. I don't mean to sound stupid or whatever, but what species takes longer to get to the feeding stage? And which ones can you feed? Or is it too big of a list to even mention? Call me whatever you like. I'll just call you Biker Bob. What did you learn today, TJ? What does EWLSL stand for, if you don't mind me asking? I don't want to, had them in the store all the time, selling them and stuff like that, but never really kept them until recently, so. Well, let me see. Thanksgiving, I usually stay home. I don't like going to people's places on Thanksgiving. I like to be home. Unless, of course, it's going somewhere really far away. Christmas, we usually celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve because Christmas is like everybody needs to be with their family. That's my opinion. New Year's Eve, don't do anything. Oh, their brachypelmas are slow, huh? What? Yeah, the pants are nice. I didn't know what you were looking at first there for a minute. Justin said hi, Emma. She said hi. I don't know if you heard her. Abuse? You're screaming abuse now, Bob? So, Justin, you did a video on Vader. So when I get off here, I can go look at the video of Vader. It's growing fast, huh? That's pretty cool. She abused me. I'm used to it. I get abused by everybody. Yeah, it's up there, Stevie. Yep, it's crazy. They're just it's crazy about it. Oh, interesting. What do you have to wait? How long do you have to wait for those, if you don't mind me asking, Marita? All right, I'll have to go check it out, Justin. I will definitely go check it out. Well, congratulations, Bob. What kind did you get? Like, is it a special morph or is it a normal? Normal mainland, yes. Very nice. They get big. The Swahili ones or I can't pronounce that word for nothing. But I think Marita had some for sale, and they get huge. Stevie, you have a great time tomorrow, okay, buddy? Hopefully your team pulls through. It's going good, Justin. I kind of put it on a back burner for a little bit, but I was going to order. A USS New Jersey 1/350 scale with all the photo etch stuff and stuff like that, and I didn't do that because I got some tools that go in the workshop. I had to get stuff for the workshop first, and then I'll be getting one. And when I do that one, like I said, this channel is going to do a little bit of a change. You know, I'm gonna do models, and I'm gonna put some of that on video. I hope you guys don't mind that, but if you shouldn't be a big thing. I'm gonna do some model building, and when I do that, I will do it. You know, with the photo etch and all that, it takes about a year to put that model together. So I will be doing that. Well, congratulations on that, Stevie. TJ, I apologize. I'm sure you will, TJ. I'm sure you will, buddy. I did the wow, that is slow growing. Holy. I think I saw you do a video on that. Did I not, Marita? And you were talking about how you did the video on that, and when you dug her out, it had only grown an inch. Is that dog still outside? Yes. It was just in not that long ago. Who put it back out? Come on, Leo. Come on, boy. Get in. You're 6'7" now? That's tall. Yeah, Bob. I had one That was the mainland, and it grew so fast. It went from, like 20 inches or so when I got to 7 feet. It seemed like in a year. It was just fast growing. Yeah, same here, Bob. I used to be slightly over 6 foot, and now I'm about 5'11". We do. We really do, Justin. Yeah, not me. We're Justin. We're both not young bucks no more. But now that you said that, you're kind of saying we're not young and beautiful anymore, so we're offended. He's a millennial or whatever. He's between 1981 and 1996, Justin. He said it up there. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Mind if I ask where you live at, Bob? Biker Bob? Don't mind the noise. My dog is eating. I put the food down for a while ago, but he didn't eat until now. Yeah, I don't know, Justin. What are we going to do? We're offended now. I don't know. I'm Irish, so it doesn't bother me. That's right. Your birthday's in November. I remember that from last year. Happy birthday, TJ. He's going to be 36. So would he turn into the Hulk now? Everybody wish TJ a happy birthday. His birthday's on Friday. He's going to be 36, everybody. Northern Michigan. Do you know Juan from Michigan Exotics? Because I think that's where he's from, Yes, he did, Bob. Well, tell her happy birthday. Oh, yeah, he's on here usually, but he's not here today. But his Michigan Exotics, he's from Michigan too. Oh, you're gonna be 27. My son just turned 23. And my youngest child just turned 16. That's King Nerd Andrew, who was just in here. You beat your son. Yeah, I beat your son. Yeah, by 4 years you do. He just turned 23. Wait, what? No, you do not, TJ. You do not look 36. Now you're a big boy now. Yeah, well. Is that tonight or is that tomorrow? No, that is tonight, isn't it? But you know what? Every clock I have is atomic. Even my phone, so it'll set itself back on its own. Yeah, we have that daylight savings time in this country. It's kind of stupid. Two 2:00 in the morning, it switches time. So right now your clocks read 10:09, huh? Yeah. See, I got genetics like that in my family too, TJ. I have family members that live really, really old, way into their hundreds. So, knock on wood, I'll live to be 100. Would be cool. Oh, is that because you're only 28 right now? No, it's not, Bob. The time didn't turn back yet. Doesn't turn back till 2 in the morning. And it's 11:10 right now. Yeah, that's the problem. Some of us feel like we're well over 100. My mom's aunt died last year, 107. You're in the Central Time Zone, right? Because that's what I'm in, Bob, is the Central Time Zone. Her other aunt fell and broke her back at 100 and died from that. Not from the breaking back, but because she couldn't, it hurt so bad to breathe. And she got pneumonia. You're in a mountain time zone, Justin. Yeah. Oh, you're in Eastern time zone. Okay. I thought Michigan was in Central time zone. I don't know why. Yeah, nothing like getting kicked while she was down. And then her other sister lived to be 99 and died. Another one lived to be 99, fell off the bed and died because she broke bones. And my mom is 80 and she could still run around like she's 30. Seriously, no joke. My mom. They were talking about genetics and stuff. Yeah, broke her back and get pneumonia. That's getting kicked when you're down for sure. For sure. So, well, anyway, I've been on for over an hour, guys, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ramble on. So, like I said, there's going to be a few changes coming to the channel. I'm going to be doing a model soon. I started the house one, exact replica of the house. But I'm going to do a model of a ship too. Like I said, I haven't decided if I want to get the Jersey or the Bismarck. I got a model of the house that I'm doing. Do some woodworking, and I'm gonna put that on here too. Hope you guys enjoy woodworking because that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So the Bismarck, yes. You think that's the one that should be done? Well,
Can you read this for me first? Say it.
no, I'm not.
Yes. Say it.
Hold on, guys.
No, say it.
No, I'm not.
Yes, say
You
it.
say it.
No, you say. I'm asking you to say it. Just say it.
Alpha Kenny body.
Say it faster.
Say it faster.
Alpha Kenny body.
Say it again.
No, because it's so big.
Say it again.
Alpha Kenny body.
Do you understand it? Say it again until you understand it.
Alpha Kenny.
Keep saying it until you get
Alpha
it.
Kenny body.
Say it again louder.
Alpha Kenny body. What? I don't understand what you're
Say it
saying.
again.
No, I don't get it. I'm not saying it no
Say
more.
it one more time and think about it. for a
Alpha
minute.
Kenny body. That one went over me. Oh, thank you, Bob.
And you still don't get it?
No,
Someone typed it in chat.
little Bob's on here because I'm dying. Oh my! She gets me with these all the time.
Even Read that one.
Read that one. Good.
No, no. Okay, here's another one. Okay. I am Sofa King. We Todd did. Oh, what that? I got that one. Sorry, guys. I said it already.
And we have footage.
Oh man. That was too obvious. That's why I said it. No, I got that one.
But did you get the first one before you read the comments?
No, it was going over my head. Then I read the comment.
It went over Emma's head for a little bit, and then so.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it didn't. I thought it did.
And then when I figured it out, I was like, "What the?"
This isn't YouTube, is it?
Yeah. Well,
They
you
change.
changed it.
You have to go through a different
Thing. Well, anyway, Little Bob, Justin, Marita, Tanisha, TJ, Biker Bob, and anybody else is on here. Thank you guys for stopping in.
You got a good laugh.
Got a good laugh anyway. Peace.